Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say thank you for coming to my presentations and thank you to the committee of ICAS 2021 who have been giving us great chance to present my presentations. It is great to see you all. Let me introduce myself. My name is Abdul Holik as first author and my partner, Mr. Zulis Erwanto and Mrs. Siska Aprilia as co-author. We are from Polytechnic Negeri Banyuwangi. I will explain our research about Google Earth Engine for assessing land use and land cover change in Banyuwangi Regency. Remote sensing is a popular tool for mapping and monitoring land use land cover change. It is currently the most reliable tool for monitoring various spectrally sensitive changes of the Earth. Several satellite images like Landsat and Sentinel with band combinations are widely used to detect the change on a large scale. Google Earth Engine, or GEE, is a cloud-based platform for geospatial data analysis, especially raster data. GEE provides powerful computing capabilities and provides many remote sensing data and various auxiliary datasets. Land use land cover change needs regularly monitored because it causes a multiplier effect, such as reduction of agricultural land, implication for groundwater quality. So that monitoring of land use land cover change needs regular updates. Study area. Study area is located in Banyuwangi Regency. This area covers about 3,600 square kilometers. The east, Banyuwangi is bordered by Bali Strait, and the west by Ijen Mountain, which is 3,200 meters high. Topographically, Banyuwangi can be divided into three distinct regions. The mountainous area located to the west and northwest, north and south dominated by dense forests, and settlements are primarily in flat areas that tend to be close to coastal areas and lowland areas. Total population of Banyuwangi increased from 1.5 million in 2010 to 1.7 million in 2020. Banyuwangi Regency is also the largest regency and the most significant contributor to staple food in East Java. Method of data acquisition and analysis. In the study, collecting data was in 2013 for Landsat H and 2021 for Sentinel-2 images. The spatial resolution of the images is 30 times 30 meters to 10 times 10 meter pixel size. The images were georeferenced and projected as the Universal Transfer Mercator. Land use land cover classification was implemented based on its classes. Those are paddy field, plantation, shrubs, forest, built-up area, water bodies, and bare soil. Result and discussion. The first thing that must be done in the classification process is to make a boundary of the study area. Region of interest can be created by uploading a shapefile and saving it to a GES database. Then, during the classification process, this ROA can be recalled and used as geometry variable. The script used to call the uploaded data is follows like this. SHP is the variable name, while the script in the bracket is linked to the storage locations. Image acquisition. The image acquisition process can be quickly done by looking at the Earth Engine data catalog. It depends on the type of the satellite used. Different satellite, then the code name will also be different. Like this, the name is Landsat LCOH CO1 T1 TOA. If we want to visualize true color composite band, we have to type the script with composite select band 4, band 3, band 2 for Landsat H. And if we want to visualize true color composite band with Sentinel-2 image data, so we have to change this band with band 5, band 4, and band 3. Training area. The training area is an area created to represent the value of each class. When we creating training area, we have to input the name, property, and value. For example, here is property from paddy field training area, which is the property is LZ and value is 1. We can also change the colors suitable with the criteria. From this, we can see the total of training area from paddy field is 38 polygons, fields 9 polygons, plantation 44 polygons, serves 23 polygons, and so on. We can add the number of the total training area, the more the better. The classification result of land use land cover change in Banyuwangi can be shown in the picture. In the left side is land use land cover in 2013, while in the right side is land use land cover in 2021. In this study, the algorithm used in the classification process used a random forest. The random forest classification method is used most often by classifiers, while the detail of land use land cover change distribution can be shown in the table. The result of this study indicate that all land classes have changed. The most significant change occurred in paddy fields and forests. Medium change occurred in plantation, water bodies, built-up area, and bare soil, while minor change occur in fields and serves. Conclusion. The GEE platform can perform high-speed analysis for large areas and large datasets without searching and downloading satellite data for desktop processing. In this study, significant land change occur in paddy fields and forests. Even though forest land is increasing, the reduction of paddy fields must be a severe concern for the government to secure rice as the leading staple food in Banyuwangi. The suggestion for this study is monitoring of land change must continue to be carried out by assessing the impact of land change on environmental carrying capacity and land critically in the Banyuwangi Regency. Thank you for your listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. Inilah saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.